Hey, what's up, guys? Medium Mick back again. Tonight, I wanted to show off the haul I picked up from the Clifton Comic Book show that was on Sunday. Really impressive show. I went with my friend Joe, and both were the second we walked in, we were both kind of blown away with just how many people were there already. There hadn't been a show there, I guess, in a month, or over a month. They take the month of August off, so I guess maybe some pent up demand. I was really excited. I went right back to a booth I had a good success with last time, and just like last time, I spent probably too much money at that booth. I got great stuff, but it left me with only like $35 or $30 left. So I really have to pace myself. I'm used to going to like a comic store or something where I have my credit card, where it doesn't really matter kind of what I'm getting. With the comic shows, you want to bring cash. Well, I'm sure some dealers will work with PayPal and credit card and that stuff, but they really want cash, and that's what you probably should bring them. So next time I do have to be more prepared, slower. I probably just have to bring more money, really. The first couple times I brought $200, and it lasted me, a little bit. Like I got to walk around and see a few different booths and stuff. But this time, really, it was just one plus another one. That was really it. And I did walk around with Joe after and saw some really cool books. It was killing me not to have money left. But it's also good to bring just a certain amount of money to kind of limit yourself, because really, you could go nuts at a good show like that. I'll go through the pickup. I think I spent $295. I brought $305 for the door. Got a bunch of books. I think you'll like them. Like I said, I probably should have been a little more patient. Maybe could have got some other stuff I wanted. But anyway, I am very happy. So let's jump into it. I'll hit pause and I'll get these books ready to show you. Okay, we're back. Mostly Bronze Age horror, mostly Bronze Age books in general, but mostly horror. This one's Man-Thing, and I wasn't really aiming for Man-Thing, but this is the issue with Daredevil, like Thing, Spider-Man, Shang-Chi. So it's got, it's an all-star cast. It's a good issue. You'll see prices on here, but he bundles everything at the end, so I knew he'd give me a decent price, so I jumped on it. It's looking at it now, it's a little lower grade than I expected. Like something's going on with the spine there, but anyway, it was cheap enough. That's like I was saying, because people were just it was hard to even move. Like there was people everywhere, so I got in there and just kind of started grabbing books. I probably should have went through them at the end and double checked them all. But anyway, all right. Next up, this I was really happy. I've been finding these recently, which I'm happy because it took me forever to get any of them. This is Supernatural Thrillers featuring the Living Mummy. This one's number 10. These are really cool. They seem a little bit harder to find than the regular Bronze Age horrors. This is Marvel Chillers number 2, featuring Mordred, the Mystic. I've had this one a few times, but nice book to have. This is another Marvel premiere. This one's number 51. This is kind of a classic. This is, I believe, after the, the more famous cover with Black Panther, I think fighting the KKK. I think there's three. I think this might be the third one, actually. I think there's 3 in that series. This was one of my favorite finds. This I've never seen before, and it's probably undervalued for Wrightson, because to me this is one of his best covers. I could see this kind of shooting up there with some of the more famous covers. This is 214. Really cool cover. Some sort of like native, with like a skull, like kind of type of hat, and then like his fingers are people's faces. Really neat stuff. I was very happy with that one. And then this, they looked pretty nice. I hadn't had Phantom Stranger in a while, so I grabbed a couple. This was 35. I actually grabbed two of them by accident. See, that's what happens. I was kind of grabbing too fast. Wasn't really paying attention. So, got two of these. Both are nice. This is a more fun cover. This is number 36. In nice shape. All right, one more and I'll take these down. This was a Beware, which I actually have a bunch of Beware on the back here. But I don't think I have this one. This is number 6. I'll just hit pause and we'll... Okay, we're back. Yeah, this one I was excited to get. I've never had it. I was pretty sure it was Wrightson, which it was, or which it is. This is Giant Size Chillers, number 3. Really fun cover on that. Oh, these were neat. Yeah, I was also very happy with these. There's going to be more of these. These are Good Girl Art Quarterlies, which I wasn't really even familiar with. But I think you get, like kind of doing some research after, you get some good artists in here. I guess like it features like Torchy, Phantom Lady. So a bunch of cool characters here. So this one was number 7. So these were really neat. And if you follow me on Twitter, I actually just announced we're going to do something fun. Maybe next week or so, we're going to do a Mick at Night show where we'll start at 12 o'clock doing claims. And we'll do all Good Girl, adult comics, and some adult magazines. So, I don't know how... I probably have enough to probably maybe do a few lots. Maybe I could get 6. Actually, no, I probably do. Now that I think about it, yeah, because I do have some old, like vintage magazines or pulps or whatever you call them that I got a while back at it's actually a record store. I got a great deal on some cool stuff. I was going to list them on eBay, but I never did, so I'll put those out. Another Marvel premiere. I thought this was a good deal. I always like the Man-Wolf covers. This was beautiful. This is Joe Kubert, Star Spangled War Stories, but it's when they're featuring Enemy Ace. There's a whole run of these that really are, I mean, it's probably the best run of war comic covers ever, and by Joe Kubert. It goes into with the Unknown Soldier. And they're just beautiful. Oh, this was another good one. I actually, I took this out of the package out of the bag and board last night. And I thought I might have scored like a Fine Plus, Fine VF, House of Mystery 221 for like very cheap. But I did find a little bit of water damage on the back. Still, it's a steal. It's a Wrightson. I got it way underpriced, but I thought it was even better. I hear my son coming down the stairs, so we might have to take a stop in a second. This one, I see he's staring at me. This is another kind of a run I always kind of pick up. Nick Cardy does the covers on these, and these are gorgeous. Secret Six #2. Nick Cardy's my favorite, and his art is just unbelievable. You want to say hi?
I'm on a plate.
All right, let's say hi.
Hi.
That's little Mick. And we're back again. My son came down for a quick second, so I just stopped. I took down the other books, and we'll just start fresh here. First one here is Chili. I always love these, like, Archie and Friends books. I'll always try to pick them up. This I really liked. This is a coverless X-Men 15, but like it's weird. Like it actually looks like in like mint condition. Like it's crazy. Like it's really, really solid. Like sharp corners. Like it looks nice. Some small stuff going on, but overall in very nice condition. So I don't really know how to value that. It's definitely worth, I think, a lot more than what I paid for it, but we'll have to see. I just sold my last Atlas Comics, but I did see another Cougar #1, so I jumped on that. That was real cheap. Now this I thought was interesting. I'd never seen it before, but of course I saw the words Matt Baker art and kind of got excited. It's from 1986. Jerry Iger's Flamingo Golden Features. It's #1 from Blackthorn Press. It was $2 when it came out in '86. It says unpublished work, all Flamingo issue. I'm really not familiar with this title, or if it just highlights good girl art or highlights just good artists from the golden age. If anyone knows, throw it in the comment section. I don't know what the deal with this is, but Matt Baker is super hot. So anything like this, that even though '86 they were probably making lots of books, the chances of these staying around in high grade are probably not that high. Another supernatural thrillers featuring the living mummy. Like I said, I'm finally starting to find some of these. This one's #13, so I was happy with that. And then this is the big one for supernatural thrillers. This is #5. So that should be the first appearance, I think, of the living mummy. And this is another big one here too. This is Marvel Spotlight on Werewolf by Night. These, like both of these books, just seem too cheap for. I kind of know what he charged me for, like in the bundle, but I've been seeing these now. These are getting, in a range. I'm really attractive. I don't know how much the other two. I know there's a couple. I think 4 though is like more of a key for some reason. It's like a first appearance. I don't have that. I have. I think, do I have both? I don't even know if I have. I know I have 3 in high grade. I think I have 2 also in high grade, but I know I don't have 4. This, I just love this cover. It's the cover of the VHS. It's Swamp Thing, the adaptation of the film, 1982, #1. Just always love that cover. Really nice, basically good girl cover. This was another pretty nice House of Secrets. It's a little, it's so hard to find these in high grade. But it's 101. Great cover. once again, just, you know, the price you see up there, I did better on everything. And this is back to those Good Girl stuff. These are really cool. I mean, the art is great on these. Good Girl Art Quarterly. This is number 10, featuring Sky Gal, Phantom Lady, and Torchy. You know, this is the stuff. It's so cheap right now. You know, with Dave Stevens so hot, independent stuff kind of hot, Good Girl hot. You know, get this stuff go up at some point. You know. And this is really cool. This is now number, I don't see a number on this one. This is just a spring. Yeah, you don't see a number on it. It's got the history of Sheena, Matt Baker's Sky Girl, Femforce battles, the shapeshifters in color. You know, just a beautiful, beautiful Good Girl cover. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with these. I was talking to somebody on Twitter. These are hard to get, and they do seem to carry a slight premium to the regular Bronze Age horror Marvel stuff. This is the Frankenstein Monster, number 14. You know, the guy had number 2. It just seems so pricey compared to what I'm used to paying for Bronze Age horror, but you know, I think it falls more into like that Werewolf by Night category, where his stuff's even more expensive than like the Bronze Age horror and like Tomb of Dracula. I think he's that next tier up. So I guess I do have to be more prepared next time to pay a little bit higher for him. Let me stop this. We'll jump in with the next. Okay, we're back. This one, once again, I kind of was just grabbing stuff, not really thinking about a budget. And this is cheap, so it's not that big of a deal. It's Joe Kubert, so it's like something I really like, but it wasn't like really on my target list. Like like same thing with Phantom Stranger. Like I just kind of went nuts. Like I really wanted. And Phantom Stranger does fall into kind of horror, and this kind of does almost look like, I guess, war. But really, I wanted to kind of stay, you know, with the horror. I'll always buy horror. Horror is kind of like the one thing I'll kind of just always buy. That's always there. I really wanted to get some Westerns, and I might have only got one, if that. So that was a real big mistake on my part. And I wanted to, you know, look for more Good Girl stuff like Supergirl, Wonder Woman, stuff like that for more Lois Lane, kind of those three, like the main titles. I didn't really get a chance to do that at all. But you know, I'm happy with all the books. It's all stuff I like, but having a limited budget, I kind of have to be more prepared next time. So something to think about if you're going to go to a show and you're using cash, not credit card. You kind of have to, you know, give yourself, you know, priorities and kind of stick to it. It'll definitely help you. So, I mean, you know, this is awesome book. I mean, this is Phantom Stranger number 8. And the deal he gave me on this is awesome. This is a great cover. And it really, I mean, it basically is a horror cover. That's an awesome book. So that was cool. And here's your more classic Bronze Age horror, Where Monsters Dwell, number 7. These seem to be slightly getting more expensive every time I see them. Crypt of Shadows, number 19, one I don't think I've ever had before. And then even like a title, like, see, it's like even like these are on the fringe of stuff I would want, and this is stuff I would normally pick up, but it wasn't directly on my list, like I said. So this is Supernatural Thrillers featuring the Valley of the Worm. Cover I love, title I don't always see, something I definitely do want. but it wasn't really on my list. But yeah, it's a great book. Oh, and of course, Weird War Tales. If I see them, I'm grabbing them. Oh, the other, I also wanted to pick up the Weird Westerns. That was on my list too. I did get, I think, one or two of those. Weird War Tales number 37. Weird. This is actually a really cool cover. Joe Kubert, number 47. This is one that, if pops up in high grade, in a slab, I'd probably go after. I like that. Yeah, this was a great deal. This was Weird Western Tales 15. Really nice shape. It was only $5. He gave me a deal on everything. That was probably underpriced right there. Now this was a fun book. This is real nice. Now I kind of call these I just call them Archie and Friends books. I don't really know what you call these. Teen humor books, I guess, is really what they're called. So this is Debbie Dates number 3. This is probably slightly higher than you normally see for these types of books. That's a nice book. I really like the shade around that. Really cool. Okay, then I got another. This is Creatures on the Loose featuring Man Wolf. I think the other one was Marvel Premiere. This is a pretty cool cover. I think everyone a pretty well-known cover with him in the back seat. That's number 31. Very cool. And these I actually remembered being at his booth. And one of the reasons I wanted to go back to him was to get these this time, and they were still there this time. And so that's what I'm saying. Last time I kind of held back on buying some stuff because I didn't want to look at the rest of the show. And this time I just went out of control. This is Swing with Scooter number 21. I love these. Most of them have girls in bikinis and some type of good girl stuff going on. These are really cool. This is 15. I'd love to get a whole run of these. Okay, let me switch around. And then this one is number 16. So, really fun stuff. I like these. So, this type of stuff was on my target list. So, the teen humor stuff, that's something I was specifically going for. So, I was very happy with those. And Debbie Dates, very happy with those. Weird Wonder Tales number 2. I know I've had number 1. I don't actually remember if I've ever had number 2. I've had a bunch from the series, but I don't know if I had number 2. This is a cool one. This is Crypt of Shadows. I wish it was a higher grade, but the art on this is awesome. This is Lieber and Palmer. Number 13. I just realized he's doing he's actually choking the girl too. It's reminiscent of the pre-code stuff they would always do. Which you see, I like the Bronze Age. They look a little more cartoonish always. Like I said, I like the cartoonish style a little bit more. I don't really like the EC ones when it almost looks like, too realistic. Where's our last batch? Okay, here's our last batch. I think we fit a couple more, yeah. Okay. Tower of Shadows, number 7. I think I had this one recently, but never can really have too many of these. Now this one's 8. I think this is. Oh no, this isn't. I thought this was. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had this one before. I'm looking for. I don't know who did this. This is cool though. Yeah, that's number 9. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Number 9 is Wrightson. This, I wonder, because I see the Devils almost kind of look similar, but Wrightson signs his name. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll check that. Cool book. This one is a Wrightson. This is classic. This is awesome. You know, coming out the street there. The Tower of Shadows 3. This is another awesome cover. It's the Wax Museum. So you got like the Mummy, the Mad Hatter. It looks like all these cool types of like horror guys in the are on the cover. That's really cool. A lot of bang for your buck on that one. I'm trying to finish it off here. Yeah, another one I don't think I've ever had before. Chamber of Chill 16. Masquerade Party, pretty cool. Pulls off the skeleton mask to find another skeleton. And this one here's Crypt of Shadows #1 with Witch Woman. Solid shape. Yeah, I think I've had this before. Nice. And last one, I think, right? Yeah, last one here is Where Creatures Roam #5. Solid shape. Gorgilla. The, I guess he's kind of like a Sasquatch, abominable snowman. Pretty cool stuff. So last one. I mean, I think I did great for under $300. All those books, including X-Men #15, Good Girl, lots of horror, and 2 really big books. You know, I also got, you know, the second appearance of Werewolf by Night. And I don't know what the other book is, but I also got the first appearance of who was it? The Mummy. So I think I did pretty good. Let me know how you think I did. Claim sales, you guys, I've mentioned it a bunch of times, but first time if you're watching it, I do claim sales Wednesday and Saturday, 10 p.m., usually Wednesday, sometimes Saturdays either 10 or 11. I am going to be doing a Mick at Night adult show, which should be fun. Good Girl and adult comics soon. And yeah, if you subscribe and you want to claim anything or basically get first dibs on it, let me know, comments or DM on Twitter, and I'll give you the price of the book with some better photos. And if you want it, great. If not, just, you know, whatever. Just say no and I put it into the claim sales. But that's it. Please leave comments, subscribe, and like. Thanks, guys. Take care.